Greetings, it's The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw here once again, cultivating the plump beef tomato of insight in the polytunnel of criticism. And could I just remind you real quick to subscribe? It commits you to nothing, and it means so much to me and the entire team behind the camera. Are the Philippou brothers the new kings of horror? Well, the new princes of horror, the new marquises of horror anyway. Right about now, I can't think of anyone who outranks them. Danny and Michael Philippou grabbed audiences by the throat with their debut film, Talk to Me. And now they return with a macabre new adventure, Bring Her Back, set on their home turf of suburban Adelaide in South Australia, in a bizarre house with a triangular empty swimming pool destined to be filled with rainwater as the film's bad weather continues towards the horrible finale. The film gives a great villainous role to Sally Hawkins and a terrifically smart debut here for non-professional teen Sora Wong. It's a horror preying with hideous expertise on our protective instincts towards the vulnerable, our fear of our own vulnerability, the shame and guilt of abuse, and survivors' wretched sense of loyalty to their abusers. And the theme of blindness and visual impairment might even call to mind the unreconstructed attitude of movies like Wait Until Dark and Don't Look Now.
This is their new sister and brother, Oliver. Oliver lost his family just like you guys. Needed someone that could keep in special care. Listen, I gotta tell you a secret. Listen. It's like a little angel. It's a beautiful angel.
Andy, played by Billy Barrett, and his partially sighted kid stepsister Piper, played by newcomer Sora Wong, are orphaned when their cruel widower dad dies of some kind of seizure in the shower, and they're fostered with an odd woman called Laura, played by Sally Hawkins, who's grieving the loss of her own blind daughter, and in fact already looking after a disturbed boy called Oliver, played by Jonah Wren Phillips. She's creepily matey, always yelping and chirruping with forced laughter and misjudged jokes, a mask of mumsiness which slips when Andy reveals that on his upcoming 18th birthday he intends to apply for parental custody of Piper, and they intend to move away. But his fitness to do this will depend on a reference from Laura, who begins a campaign to undermine him and terrorise Piper. In private, she likes to watch a certain VHS videotape, a relic whose own antique oddity is endowed with something uncanny, which she has perhaps purchased from the dark web, a tape showing a certain group of Russian speakers who have unusual ideas, to say the least, about how to deal with grief and loss, ideas which Laura now wants to put into practice. The Philippou brothers have a diabolical talent, not just for the jump scare, but the slow-mo cringe scare, the squirm scare, the writhe-in-your-seat scare. And this is brought to the fore in the grisly scene in which Laura insists on coming to the funeral of Piper and Andy's late father and impresses on Andy the need to carry out certain healing traditions and observances towards the dead, of which he was, understandably, unaware. Barnstorming performances here from Sora Wong and, of course, Sally Hawkins. And so once again, farewell, that's it. Please give this vlog a like and a share, please subscribe and leave a comment, and please buy my book, a collection of short fiction entitled The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories. Details given below. See you next time.